Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here washing our car, and while we're here, we was going through some emails and reading some of the email. We decided to do a video about it, to some things that people be saying. So the subject of the video is, are you being a target or you being naive? I received a lot of emails and comments saying, I've been target, I've been robbed, I've been set up. I'm not saying that this thing doesn't happen to people, because bad thing happens. Just to be clear, I don't want you to think that I'm defending the Dominican Republic, because I'm not. I know the bad thing happens, and not just to foreigners. A lot of bad things happen to Dominican. I would say more bad things happen to Dominican than foreigners. You just don't know about it. You don't hear it. You just get your antennas up when you hear a foreigner was targeted, it was robbed, or something happened. And before we get started, what I feel is that sometimes when people say the things that happen to them or the story, I feel like it's some more to the story to what they say. And it's not all the time because you are an American, because you are a foreigner, that you are a target. Sometimes it's because you're being naive. It's the thing that you do, it's how you act and carry yourself that make you an easy target for some people. Do something to you, and it can be for foreigner, Dominicans, or any other race, wherever you are. It's not because you are a foreigner, it's because the thing that you do and how you do it, they make you an easy target. But having said that, let's discuss some of the things that I've been hearing from people, and let's start with this first example. And one example is, somebody said, I was living in this area, which is a nice area here in the Santo Domingo. Yeah, I moved to there because it was some issue with the apartment. Yeah, I moved to this other area, which is a good area too. And the person said, I immediately became a target. Somebody was trying to rob me. The security person let them in, and the front desk person stopped that. After I heard that, yeah, I read the message. My immediate thought is, it's not that this didn't happen to this person, but first, let's say this. I feel like a lot of people that are foreigners, they come from another country, they immediately come with a mindset of, I will be a target because I'm a foreigner. And if you go to another country with that in your mind, everything that you see and hear and see other people doing, that will become suspicious for you, and you will think there is somebody trying to set you up, somebody trying to do something to you. And if you come with that in your mind already, that is a negative point, because you will think that everything is bad. That's the first thing. The second thing that I will say is either I was just thinking after I read, how you became a target immediately when you move to a new place. First of all, if you ask me, then people don't know you. They don't know who you are. They don't know if you are American. They don't know if you have any money. They don't know anything about you. How can you become a target? So how that person felt like he was a target, that somebody was following him, and the security person let them in. I mean, I don't see how that can happen when a security person is there to secure the building for the people that live in that building. Like, it's something more to some story than what they're saying. It's like, it's not, they are not saying the completely true behind what they're saying. Like, it's something missing. That way it can connect. So for example, we live in a building with different race of people live over there. And when you first move over there, and nobody announcing this person is American, this person is Dominican, this one is European, Canadian, or anything like that. Pretty much everybody is minding their business. Like, I'm Dominican, I live there, I don't see anything out of order. My husband is American, he don't see none order. They didn't be treated none different. So I don't know how you being American, it make it you to be a target, moving to a new place. Saying something that probably that is favoring Dominicans is, the most of the time, I'm not saying all the time, when they know that you are a foreigner, they will be friendly, try to help you, just because they think that you will give them a good tip, that you will be good with them. And that was something that I would say that is in favor of Dominicans. So let me give you an example of being naive. Recently we have a person visiting us, and one morning they took a Uber to go somewhere else, and they took the Uber number. That way the Uber person can drive around everywhere they were going, and calling that person's friend. To me, if you are visiting a country that is your first time, first of all, visiting a country, if you're taking an Uber, you take an Uber, go where you're going, let that Uber go, and then whenever you come back from that place to another place, call another Uber. So you don't call that person your friend and take that person everywhere. If it some have happened to you, first of all, you don't know that person. If when you are out of the platform, that they are no, you didn't call to the platform, if you are outside of that, if it some happened to you, you would go back to your country and say, the Uber person did that to me. But at that moment, he wasn't doing no Uber ride. So you can even say the Uber or say nothing because you just call that person your friend, you put that person in your business. I don't think that's how you should do things. Just because you have a good conversation with that Uber driver doesn't mean that person is your friend. And I'm not saying that you need to be rude because yeah, I know that we all know the people in Dominican Republic is very welcoming and very friendly, but that doesn't mean bad things about people are out there. So you cannot be calling everybody your friend and telling everybody your business. To me, if it's your first time visiting a country, you need a tour guide, take you around. You hire a tour guide from the company that if something happened to you, everybody or some people know where you were. You just don't pick a random Uber driver, give that person your number, call that person your friend, and then have that person drive you around everywhere when you don't know that person. I mean, to me, that is being naive. So another example where I feel like people being naive is I recently received an email of somebody asking me a question. This was a question and said, okay, I have my girlfriend in the Dominican Republic. I will be receiving my retirement check. I want to know if I can deposit it into that person's account. Immediately my thought is, and I'm not saying I don't know what kind of relationship they have. It can be the best person in the world, or it can be the best relationship, and it could be the same of Dominican Republic. But my thing is, if you are a foreigner, why don't you come, open your own bank account, and be receiving your check in your name? That way, everything is clear. You receive your money. If that's what you want to give money to that person or any other person, you will distribute like you feel fit. Distribute your money after you receive your money. That is why I feel like people being easy target, because you're being naive. I mean, why would you want to do that? And then if something happened to you, or if you have some money in that bank account and then that money over a sudden disappeared, that person just don't want to be with you anymore, they take the money, then you say, oh, they are all a scammer, they took my money. It is your fault. If you don't know that person well, it is your fault. If you put that money into that person's account, if anything that happened, and that person is on you. And I'm saying this again, if you have, because I don't know anybody's relationship, if you just met somebody and you make that decision, I think it is dumb and it's naive. Like for example, if it's relationship of people, they have kids, if they've been in a relationship forever, that person doesn't need to hear my advice on that because he already knows that person well enough. And he don't need for me to tell him what to do. But like for example, me and my husband, if he needs to deposit money on my account, I mean, we've been knowing each other forever, and he trusts me and I trust him. I don't need to hear nobody or if I can deposit money to his account or mine. But if you just met somebody, if you want to deposit money onto that person's account, I mean your money, your retirement money, then you're being naive. So besides those examples that I just gave, let's talk about when I said more to the story. Let me say what I mean with that. Like for example, if you are a person that are here married and with kids, you're probably just doing the thing that you need to do, going home, going out with your family. The chances that things happen to you are very, very slim. But in the other side of the spectrum, if you are somebody here single, dating multiple women, going out all the time, surrounded different people, the chances are this kind of thing happen to you are very, very high because you are dealing with different people that you don't know what they are about. And when I say out there dating multiple people, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with that. That is great. But the chances are the bad thing happen to you is very high because you are exposing yourself to different kind of people that you don't know them. Because I know some people, some couple, and they've been a couple with Dominican women, and the guy are foreigner. They have a long time relationship, or either they marry. I haven't heard no story of bad thing happen to them, not near of a lot of what I hear online about what happened to people. And the truth is that most of the time when foreigners come to visit on vacation or for a short term, they have this idea of this wild lifestyle. And when you are kind of living the lifestyle, the chances of something happening to you is very, very high. So the way I feel is, it is 80% you're being naive and 20% you being a target, because still you can be targeted if bad things can happen to you. So guys, next time that you are in a foreign country, the Dominican Republic, any other country, it is good to have fun and to have some wildlife, probably, because okay, I want that, but you cannot let your guard all the way down. You need to keep your guard up. I mean, have fun and keep being careful, because nowadays things are that everybody wants something from you. So being careful is the main thing. So guys, that is all what I have for right now. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.